What if the secret to unshakable mental strength lies in ancient wisdom? Today, I'm revealing 10 Stoic secrets to master your mind forever and transform your life. What if the secret to unshakable mental strength lies in ancient wisdom? Today, I'm revealing 10 Stoic secrets to master your mind forever and transform your life. Let's dive into the power of Stoicism, a philosophy that has stood the test of time as a beacon for mental resilience and emotional health. Originating in ancient Greece and Rome, Stoicism taught individuals how to weather life's storms with calm and clarity, a lesson as vital now as it was then. Take Emperor Hadrian, for instance, a ruler who faced immense political and personal challenges. By embracing Stoic principles, he navigated these trials with a steady mind, focusing on what he could control and letting go of the rest. Imagine applying that same strength to our modern struggles. Studies like those from Harvard Health show that practices rooted in Stoic thought, such as mindfulness and reframing adversity, can significantly reduce stress and enhance mental clarity. These ancient secrets aren't just ideas. They're tools to reshape how we face today's chaos. Tools that can lead to profound transformation in your life. As I look around today, I can't help but notice how many of us are struggling under the weight of modern life. Stress, anxiety, and a constant lack of focus seem to have become the norm. According to recent data from the Cleveland Clinic, mental health issues are on the rise, with nearly 1 in 5 adults in the US alone experiencing some form of mental illness each year. Anxiety disorders affect millions, and chronic stress is now linked to everything from heart disease to burnout. It's as if the chaos of the world, endless notifications, societal pressures, and uncertainty has hijacked our peace of mind. How did we get here? More importantly, how do we break free from this cycle? The challenge is clear. In a world that feels like it's spiraling out of control, how can we stay unshakable? How do we reclaim our mental clarity and emotional stability when everything around us seems designed to pull us apart? It's a question worth pondering, because the cost of not addressing it is far too high. Our well-being, our relationships, and our sense of purpose all hang in the balance. But what if the answer isn't in escaping the chaos, but in learning to stand firm within it? Let's explore that together. As we grapple with the rising tide of stress and anxiety in our modern world, I can't help but turn to a timeless philosophy that has guided countless souls through life's storms: Stoicism. This ancient school of thought, founded around the 3rd century BC by Zeno of Athens, emerged in a world not so different from ours, full of uncertainty, hardship, and chaos. Zeno and his followers taught that true strength lies not in avoiding life's challenges, but in how we face them. And today, I believe this wisdom is more relevant than ever for our mental wellness. Stoicism isn't just a dusty old philosophy. It's a practical framework for cultivating calm and clarity amidst turmoil. It aligns beautifully with modern practices of mindfulness, as noted in articles from Mind Body Green, which highlight how grounding ourselves in the present can transform our mental health. Imagine having a tool to quiet the noise of a chaotic world, to stay unshakable no matter what comes your way. Stoicism offers just that, a path to inner peace by focusing on what we can control and letting go of what we can't. Isn't that a powerful antidote to the overwhelm so many of us feel? As I reflect on the teachings of Stoicism, one core belief stands out as a powerful anchor for mental strength. Suffering is inevitable in life. No matter who we are or where we come from, challenges, setbacks, and pain will find us. But here's the profound insight from Stoic philosophy. While we can't control what happens to us, we can control how we respond to it. This is the essence of true power. It's not about avoiding hardship, but about shaping our mindset to face it with courage and clarity. Imagine the chaos of modern life, unexpected stressors, personal losses, or relentless pressures. Stoicism teaches us that these are not just burdens, but opportunities to define who we are. Our response, not the event itself, shapes our character. The challenge, then, is clear: mastering self-control and emotional stability in the face of life's uncertainties. It's about standing firm when everything around us feels unsteady, finding an inner calm that no external storm can shake. This isn't easy, but it's possible. Building on the wisdom shared earlier about Stoicism's origins with thinkers like Zeno of Athens, and its relevance to mental wellness as highlighted by sources like Mind Body Green, this belief sets the stage for transformation. As we move forward, let's explore the first Stoic secret, focusing the mind deliberately to cut through distraction and build unshakable clarity, a practice even backed by studies from Harvard Health. Stay with me on this journey to uncover how we can apply these timeless principles to our lives today. As we delve into the first Stoic secret to mastering your mind, let's talk about the power of focus, a principle at the heart of Stoic philosophy. The Stoics, like many ancient thinkers, believed that true strength comes from being fully present, not scattered by endless distractions. In a world where our attention is pulled in 1,000 directions, notifications, worries, endless to-do lists, this wisdom feels more vital than ever. They taught that by anchoring ourselves in the here and now, we can cut through the noise and find clarity amidst chaos. Imagine the calm of a still lake, undisturbed by the winds around it. That's the mental state the Stoics aimed for, and it's something we can cultivate too. So, how do we apply this today? Let me share a simple, actionable practice. Mindfulness meditation for just 5 minutes a day. Find a quiet space, close your eyes, and focus on your breath. Notice each inhale and exhale, letting thoughts come and go without judgment. If your mind wanders, gently bring it back. Studies from Harvard Health show that even short bursts of mindfulness can reduce stress and improve mental clarity, strengthening the brain's ability to focus over time. It's not about perfection. It's about training your mind to return to the present, just as the Stoics did. Start small, but be consistent. Those 5 minutes can become a powerful anchor, helping you face the day with a calmer, sharper mind. As we've seen from the challenges of modern life, mastering self-control and emotional stability begins with how we direct our attention. And this brings us to our next Stoic secret, emotional balance, where we'll explore how to observe and manage our feelings with intention, rather than being swept away by them. Building on our focus from the power of presence, let's dive into the second Stoic secret, emotional balance. As taught by the Stoic thinker Lucius of Rome, true strength lies not in suppressing emotions, but in observing them with clarity. I've seen how emotions can overwhelm us. Anger flares during a heated argument, or anxiety creeps in before a big decision. Lucius believed we must step back and become witnesses to these feelings, rather than their prisoners. Imagine watching a storm from a safe distance. You see its power, but it doesn't sweep you away. This self-observation creates space to respond, not react. Harvard Health notes that mindfulness practices, like observing emotions without judgment, can lower stress levels significantly. So here's a practical exercise I've found transformative. Journaling. Each day, write down one moment that triggered a strong emotion. Note what happened, how you felt, and why. Over time, patterns emerge. You'll start to see what sets you off and how to navigate it with calm. This isn't about ignoring emotions, it's about mastering them. By understanding our inner world, we build a foundation of balance that no external chaos can shake. Let's carry this clarity into our next secret, where we'll explore embracing life's inevitable changes. Let's dive into the third Stoic secret, embracing change. One of the core teachings of Stoicism is the concept of impermanence. Nothing lasts forever, and life is in constant flux. The Stoics understood that clinging to things, people, or even outcomes creates suffering. Instead, they urged us to accept that change is the only constant, to see it not as a threat, but as a natural part of existence. Think about it. The seasons shift, relationships evolve, and even our own bodies transform over time. Resisting this truth only breeds frustration. So how can we apply this wisdom? I invite you to take a quiet moment each day to reflect on life's transience. Sit down, close your eyes, and consider how everything around you is temporary, from the smallest joys to the biggest challenges. This isn't about feeling sad. It's about freeing yourself from unhealthy attachments. As Mind Body Green often highlights in their articles on mindfulness, cultivating gratitude for the present while practicing detachment can bring profound peace. Ask yourself, what am I holding on to too tightly? How would letting go feel? This simple reflection can shift your perspective, making you more adaptable and less burdened by fear of loss. When we embrace change, we stop fighting life and start flowing with it, preparing us to face obstacles with a calmer mind, which we'll explore in the next secret. Let's dive into the fourth Stoic secret, building resilience. As a philosophy, Stoicism teaches us that obstacles aren't just hurdles. They're opportunities for growth. The ancient Stoics believed that life's challenges shape us, but only if we face them with the right mindset. A key practice here is focusing solely on what's within our control, our thoughts, actions, and responses, while letting go of worry over things beyond our reach, like other people's opinions or unexpected events. I've seen this principle in action through a real-life example. Imagine someone who lost their job suddenly, a devastating setback. Instead of spiraling into despair, they embraced the Stoic mindset. They focused on updating their skills and networking, things they could control, rather than dwelling on the loss. Over time, they not only found a better role, but grew stronger mentally. This shows us that resilience is built by redirecting energy to actionable steps, no matter how small. So, next time you face a challenge, ask yourself, what can I control right now? That's where your power lies. Let's move to the fifth Stoic secret, mastering desires. As I've come to understand through years of exploring health and wellness, one of the most powerful Stoic teachings is the ability to distinguish between what we truly need and what we merely want. The Stoics believe that much of our suffering comes from chasing endless desires, material things, status, or fleeting pleasures that often leave us empty. So, how do we break free? Redirect that energy or resource towards something meaningful, like time with loved ones or personal growth. I've found that this small act of restraint builds a profound sense of control over our impulses. It's not about deprivation. It's about freedom from being ruled by endless wants. When we master our desires, we create space for inner calm and true satisfaction, aligning with what truly matters. Let this be a stepping stone to a lighter, more intentional life. Let's dive into the sixth Stoic secret, adaptability. Life is unpredictable, often throwing unexpected challenges our way. The Stoics taught that true strength lies in bending without breaking, in flowing with the tides of change rather than resisting them. Picture a seasoned sailor navigating the rough seas near Corinth, a historic port known for its turbulent waters. The sailor doesn't fight the waves. Instead, they adjust the sails, reading the wind and adapting to every shift. This is the essence of Stoic adaptability, seeing change not as a threat, but as a natural part of life's journey. In our modern world, this means letting go of rigid expectations and embracing flexibility. Studies, like those discussed in Mind Body Green, show that adaptable individuals often report lower stress levels and greater mental resilience. So, how can we cultivate this? Start small. Try changing one part of your daily routine this week. Maybe take a different route to work or switch up your morning habits. These tiny shifts build a mindset of flexibility, preparing you to handle life's bigger storms with calm and grace. As the Stoics believed, it's not the change that defines us, it's how we respond to it. Let adaptability become your anchor, guiding you through uncertainty with unwavering strength. As we continue our journey through Stoic wisdom, let's dive into two powerful virtues that can truly fortify your mind: self-sufficiency and patience. I've seen how these principles anchor us, even in life's fiercest storms. Self-sufficiency, in the Stoic sense, isn't about isolation. It's about cultivating inner strength to stand on your own, mentally and emotionally. It's the realization that while external support is valuable, your true power lies within your own thoughts and decisions. Think of it as building a quiet confidence that doesn't waver with others' opinions, a sense of independence that frees you from constant external validation. Paired with this is patience, a virtue that teaches us to endure without complaint, to wait without frustration. I've often noticed how impatience breeds stress, while patience creates space for clarity. Stoics believe that time reveals all things, and by mastering patience, we master our reactions to life's delays and challenges, allowing peace to settle in. Together, these virtues form an unshakable foundation. Here's a simple practice to build both. Each day, make one small decision entirely on your own. Whether it's choosing what to prioritize at work or deciding how to spend your evening, rely solely on your judgment without seeking input or approval. I've found this exercise incredibly grounding. It strengthens your trust in yourself and builds the patience to see decisions through. As we embrace self-sufficiency and patience, we prepare ourselves for the final Stoic secrets that will help us construct an inner sanctuary of strength and wisdom, virtues that will carry us even further toward mental mastery. Start small with this daily decision practice and watch how your confidence and calm begin to grow. As we build on the foundation of self-sufficiency and patience from our previous insights, let's uncover the final two Stoic secrets: inner strength and wisdom. I've often observed that life's greatest challenges test not just our endurance, but our ability to find calm within the storm. Inner strength, as the Stoics taught, is about creating an inner sanctuary, a mental space of peace that remains untouched by external chaos. It's a refuge you can turn to, no matter the circumstances, a place where you reconnect with your core values and unshakable resolve. Wisdom, on the other hand, is the tool to navigate life's complexities. It's the practice of rational thinking, of stepping back to see the bigger picture before reacting. I've seen how powerful this can be. When we pause to ask, is this worth my worry? Or does this align with who I want to be? We often find clarity. A practical way to cultivate these virtues is through daily reflection. Spend just a few moments each evening reviewing your actions. Ask yourself, did I act with integrity today? Did I let external noise sway me, or did I stand firm in my values? This habit not only builds wisdom, but fortifies that inner sanctuary, making you truly unshakable. Imagine carrying this strength and clarity into every challenge, knowing that your mind is your greatest ally. It's a transformative shift, one that prepares us for inspiring stories of resilience, like the journey we'll explore next. Let me share a story that might resonate with many of you, a story of struggle, but ultimately of triumph. Meet Elena, a fictional character from Verona who faced a devastating career setback a few years ago. She had built her life around her job, pouring every ounce of energy into her role, only to lose it overnight due to circumstances beyond her control. The loss didn't just affect her financially, it shattered her sense of identity. Anxiety became her constant companion, clouding her days with doubt and fear. She felt lost, as so many of us do, when life pulls the rug out from under us. But Elena discovered Stoicism, and it changed everything. Drawing on the first secret, the power of focus, she began practicing mindfulness. Instead of spiraling into endless worry, she trained herself to anchor her mind in the present moment, focusing on what she could do each day, however small. Studies from Harvard Health confirm that such practices can rewire the brain for clarity, and Elena felt that shift. Then, embracing the fourth secret, building resilience, she started seeing her setback not as a dead end, but as a chance to grow. She asked herself, "What can I control right now?" and focused only on that. Slowly, step by step, she rebuilt her confidence, turning obstacles into stepping stones. Elena's journey reminds us that even in our darkest moments, Stoic principles can light the way forward. They offer a framework to not just survive, but thrive, no matter what life throws at us. Her story of focus and resilience shows that mental strength isn't about avoiding pain. It's about facing it with unshakable determination. As I reflect on Elena's journey from Verona, I'm struck by the profound turning point that changed everything for her. After months of grappling with anxiety and the shattered pieces of her career, she stumbled upon the Stoic practices of emotional balance and wisdom, our secrets 2 and 10. Instead of being consumed by despair, Elena began to observe her emotions as if they were passing clouds, not defining her, but merely moving through her. She journaled every overwhelming thought, dissecting them with a calm, rational mind, asking herself, "Is this true, or is it just a fleeting fear?" Over time, this practice of emotional balance grounded her, helping her see that her worth wasn't tied to external failures. Then, with wisdom, she rebuilt her life, brick by brick, aligning her actions with her deepest values rather than societal expectations. She sought meaningful work, nurtured real connections, and found peace in simplicity. The emotional peak of her story is breathtaking. Imagine standing at the edge of despair and choosing deliberately to turn toward light. Elena's transformation wasn't just recovery, it was rebirth. She discovered an unshakable strength within, a quiet power that no setback could touch. Her story shows us that mastering the mind isn't about suppressing pain. It's about facing it with clarity and courage, and emerging stronger on the other side. As I reflect on Elena's journey, I can't help but see the incredible power of Stoicism shining through her transformation. She faced overwhelming anxiety and uncertainty after a devastating career setback. Yet she rebuilt herself using these ancient principles. Her story isn't just hers. It could be yours. If Elena could transform her mind with Stoicism, harnessing emotional balance and wisdom to find peace and purpose, what's stopping you? Take a moment to think about that. What challenges are you facing right now? Perhaps it's stress that keeps you up at night, or self-doubt that clouds your decisions. These Stoic secrets, focus, resilience, emotional balance, and more, are not just for historical figures or fictional stories. They're universal tools for mental strength, ready for anyone willing to apply them. Imagine yourself taking that first step, embracing change as Elena did, and finding unshakable calm amidst life's storms. These principles are accessible to all of us, no matter where we start. They teach us to control what we can, let go of what we can't, and grow stronger every day. So ask yourself again, what's holding you back? The answer lies within you, and Stoicism can help unlock it. Let's move forward together, ready to apply these timeless lessons and build a mind that nothing can shake. As we come to the end of this journey, let's recap the 10 Stoic secrets that can transform your mind and bring unshakable peace. First, the power of focus sharpens your clarity. Then, emotional balance helps you navigate life's storms. Embracing change and building resilience teach us to see obstacles as stepping stones, while mastering desires and adaptability free us from unnecessary burdens. Self-sufficiency, patience, inner strength, and wisdom. These final pillars create a fortress within. Each secret isn't just an idea, it's a tool for mental health, a way to stand firm, no matter the chaos around us. Studies from the Cleveland Clinic remind us that practices like mindfulness and emotional regulation, rooted in philosophies like Stoicism, can profoundly improve our well-being. Remember, Stoicism isn't just ancient wisdom. It's a practical toolkit for life. Start small. Pick one secret to apply today, and stay consistent. If Elena could transform her mind with these principles, what's stopping you? These secrets are universal. They're waiting for you to claim your strength. Which Stoic secret will you start with today? Drop it in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more life-changing content.